Life is not a straight road. It twists, it bends, it tests you. And if you study the story of Tim Cook, you'll see a man who faced storms, who endured pressure, who carried weight most people would run from. Tim Cook was not born into fame. He wasn't born into luxury, he was born in Alabama, a small-town boy with big dreams, raised with discipline, raised with hard work at the center of his life. He was quiet, reserved, thoughtful, not the loudest voice in the room, not the one demanding attention, and yet the world would one day turn its eyes to him. Cook studied industrial engineering, then earned an MBA. But education alone doesn't shield you from struggle. Education alone doesn't prepare you for the pressure of destiny. When he joined Apple in 1998, Apple wasn't the Apple we know today. It was struggling, it was bleeding. People doubted its future, many thought it was finished. But Tim Cook saw something others didn't. He saw potential, he saw possibility, he saw a future worth fighting for. His journey inside Apple was not glamorous. He wasn't inventing flashy gadgets. He wasn't designing colorful ads. He was in operations. He was in the trenches. He was solving problems no one else wanted to solve. Factories, supply chains, logistics, the backbone of a global empire. The invisible systems that make products possible, and he mastered them with discipline, with precision, with relentless focus. That's the first lesson of Tim Cook. Greatness is not always loud. Sometimes greatness is quiet. Sometimes greatness works behind the curtain, doing the hard, unseen work that makes the magic real. But then came the storm. In 2011, Steve Jobs, the visionary, the icon, the man who built Apple into a legend, stepped down as CEO. And the world looked at Tim Cook, skeptical, doubtful, suspicious. How can he replace Steve Jobs? He doesn't have the charisma. He doesn't have the vision. He's not Steve. And they were right. He wasn't Steve. He wasn't meant to be Steve. He was meant to be Tim Cook. And that's the second lesson. You don't succeed by being someone else. You succeed by being yourself, by leading in your own way, by finding your strength and walking your path. Cook didn't try to imitate Jobs. He didn't try to play the same role. Instead, he leaned on his discipline. He leaned on his steady hand. He leaned on his long-term vision for stability and growth. Yes, there was criticism. Yes, there were failures. Yes, there were moments of doubt. But Cook didn't break. He didn't bend. He didn't let the noise define him. He focused on execution. He focused on building the company's future. And under his leadership, Apple became the first $1 trillion company. Later, it became the first $2 trillion company. And then 3. But Tim Cook's story isn't just about money, it's about responsibility. It's about values. He pushed Apple toward renewable energy. He spoke about privacy when others ignored it. He stood for inclusion and diversity. He believed business is not just profit, it's impact. That's the third lesson. True success is not only what you achieve, it's what you contribute. It's the difference you make in people's lives. Think about it. Tim Cook faced impossible odds. He faced brutal comparisons. He faced relentless doubt. And yet, he kept moving forward. When life is hard, when struggles feel endless, when failure whispers in your ear, remember this: struggle is not the end. Failure is not final. Hardship is not permanent. Tim Cook's life proves it. Hard times can build resilience. Struggles can build discipline. Failures can build wisdom and success. Real success learn that you don't need to be the loudest. You don't need to be the flashiest. You don't need to be the one everyone expects. You just need to be consistent. You just need to be disciplined. You just need to stay true to your path. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will push you down. But if Tim Cook's journey shows us anything, it's this: you can rise, you can endure, you can succeed on your terms. So when your own road feels heavy, when the critics surround you, when the failures pile up, remember Tim Cook, remember the quiet strength, remember the resilience, remember the lesson. Hard times forge greatness, struggles sharpen character, failures shape wisdom, and success belongs to the one who refuses to quit. Be that person. Walk your path. Carry your vision and write your story of success.